We've now clocked about 159 kilometers on this Lectric Expedition 2.0. I have to say, I love it so far. You know, right now I don't have the saddlebags on. It's so nice to have the saddlebags for, you know, groceries, going grocery getter.
Update, your bags sort of suck. Especially for $220. The quick release tethers broke after 3 times using them. It only had one little stitch in it, and it just snapped. Now it makes it a major pain to take them on and off.
As you can see, the pulled out of this bag. So this one. Out of this bag. And this one out of this bag.
Of course, my son. Actually, I can fit 2 of my boys in here. It's great for people hauler. It also accepts my f-stop bag really nice. I just strap the straps from the bag around it and don't really need anything else. But the kicker is that I can fit, for me and my wife, a blind, 2 chairs, a table, 2 Sony Alpha cameras, and big lenses on this. And then I just use this front as my purse, my man purse. And I mounted this right there. Just took a conduit mount, drilled a hole in that side, sort of bent it to where I needed. Used some bike hardware. I put, I don't have them on here now, but 2 saddlebags, or 2 fork bags, and that's for my AeroPress and my grinder on this side, and hot water, boiling water. I added, obviously, different bars. The bars have been great. This gets the right angle I need. You know, just it makes it a little bit more plush and comfortable riding. I know it looks ridiculous, but it works great. I got this for the stem and everything. I kept this part, the collapsible part, and just swapped out the adjustable stem that came with it. The adjustable stem that came with it doesn't accept 2 tubed bars like this. You need to pass it through, where this one opens up completely, where I could add it. Bar tape, added a little bit of a longer grip because I saw other people with the Moloko, they had extra room. So I went with this longer grip. But yeah, it's been killer. It's a killer hauler for sure. I love it. It's hard to beat at the price of, I think I paid $16.99 before tax and shipping or whatever that is. You know, there's other things. The Fido's out there pretty cheap. Specialized has one out there, but at $4,000, it's a little steep. You know, Cannondale has one. I was looking at theirs at $6,000. One thing I noticed is that it's a smaller wheeled bike, 20-inch wheel, and I like that about it. But cranks are really low to the ground. I like to get a little bit off-road, so just get those pedals horizontal if you know there's some rough terrain. Did not like I did not like how there's a big turtleneck or the big T handlebars. You're leaning too forward for them, so these were a good switch. The seat, believe it or not, this is a heck of a lot more comfortable than that big ass seat. You know, and I left the seat post with the shock absorber, and that's all I need. Works great. This, I believe, came off a Polygon Siskiyou, another bike I own that I love, but I put a different WTB saddle on that, and this was laying around. Way better than the Boomer saddle. The thing I noticed is a lot of people complained about the kickstand. It does work fairly well. You just got to give it a little more force. Make sure you're wearing hard toe shoes, so don't be wearing sandals or it's going to be tearing your toes apart. But also, it always gets loose and then it rubs against my tire, so you got to kick it over as I'm going. Tried tightening it, but it seems to do it over and over. But we'll see if we get a fix for that.